Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen. I'm a Taurus Sun and Venus, and this is going to be our weekly reading for February 23rd through March 1st. So we've got a little bit more than a week left here. Well, a week exactly, I believe, for February. So before we jump into the weekly reading, I want to remind you all that the Inner Child Distance Reiki session is half off through the end of November. I do still have some slots left, so you'll want to take advantage of that before the end of November. There will be a little lotus flower here that you can click on. It will take you to my website, my booking site, or there's a link in the description box below. So let's jump in and see what's going on. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for the week of February 23rd through March 1st? Show us clearly, please. Show us clearly. What is the overall energy? Show us clearly, please. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for this week? Thank you. All right. So we have chaos and conflict. I actually love this, okay? I know it doesn't sound good, but it actually really is good. So with this card being the main energy, what this is telling you is that the chaos and conflict in your life is dissipating, okay? It is dissipating. Meaning, if you can see here, this is a zebra, but it's got giraffe pattern on it. But the giraffe pattern is floating away, right? It's being dissolved, if you will. So there are issues, whether you feel they're big or small, in your life right now that are literally being pulled away, being taken care of, getting resolution here in order for you to live in a more authentic state of being. Okay, Taurus is done pretending to be someone they are not. Okay, we have been very patient, which is always good, but we've also been very much like I don't want to be in conflict, right? Like I don't want to be in conflict. So a lot of times we just keep quiet because we don't want to rock the boat, so to speak, and that has served us well for a while. It's actually, you know, it's like pick your fights, right? However, Taurus has come to a point where they're done. They are done. You are going to get resolution. You are going to speak your mind. If you have to rock the boat a little bit, you're going to have to rock the boat a little bit. Because now it's about you putting yourself first, you putting your needs first, you asking for that raise, you getting that different job. So there is definitely an evolution here, or you know, taking off the mask, if you will, right? And it's a good thing, okay? Now, I'm not saying go out there and just start arguments to start arguments. That's not what it's about. It's peaceful resolution. But it is Taurus standing up and saying, I've got something to say. Right? I've got something to say. It is you shedding this fake skin, if you will, because you wanted to keep the peace, which was good for that time. But we're shifting into a new timeline where I keep telling you Taurus is going to be the leaders. Well, a leader can't sit back and stay out of the conflict, if you will. The leader has to go in and resolve the conflict. So you're resolving issues within yourself. You're resolving issues within the workplace. You're resolving issues within relationships, whether that's staying together or splitting up. But this is very matter of fact right now, okay? This isn't wishy-washy. So it is a week to make those resolutions. It is a week to make those hard decisions or hard, fast decisions. It is the week of no longer am I going to be the wallflower. No longer am I going to just kind of blend into the crowd. It's not you anymore, okay? You had to go through that period about the last 15 years. You kind of had to go through that period, and it feels like the reason that you had to go through that period, Taurus, is because you had to learn what was important and what wasn't important, right? Pick and choose your battles. So you had to sit back on the sidelines for a while, and you had to observe for a while. But now you're in a new elevated state of emotional intelligence, of actual intelligence, right? You're in this new state. And it's like, enough is enough. I've let this slide, I've let that slide, I've gone ahead and kept my mouth quiet about this, I didn't ask for the raise, you know, whatever it is. And now you're stronger, but I want to make sure that you're very clear on this. This is not arguing, this is not at the top of my lungs. This is, we're going to have an adult discussion because I am due that raise, or we're going to have an adult discussion, I'm leaving the company XYZ, I have a better offer over here. Or relationships, we're going to have an adult discussion because, you know, XYZ has been going on and it needs to stop. So very forthcoming and very much stepping into those leadership qualities that we've been talking about for a while now. And if you are having a little bit of issues with that, with getting there, getting to that place of leadership, book a 30-minute distance Reiki for the solar plexus chakra. If you do that, right, when you book, next to your name, put solar. Okay, that way I know we're working with the solar plexus, because that's where all our confidence lies, right? That's where all our confidence lies. So let's see what we got going on in the tarot. So you really are working out. And a lot of you are recognizing that the chaos around you is not yours. It's not yours at all. So you might just be walking away because it's not yours. The reason I say that, it says on the bottom of the deck, time to go. So Taurus would often, and I'm guilty of it too, I'm a Taurus, we would often take on other people's chaotic situations where we really had nothing to do with it, and then we would get dragged into it. And I will actually give you an example. And this happened a long time ago, where my ex, I, for privacy reasons, I want to say so much, but him and his girlfriend at the time had a big issue. It kind of affected everybody around. So for some odd reason, crazy enough, I became this mediator for them, right, during this issue they were having. And they both wound up turning on me. Like, wait, you asked me to be a part of this. So I was taking on their chaos. And it wasn't like me. I wasn't like butting in. They actually asked me for my opinions and whatnot. And then, of course, they turned on me. So, again, you're not taking on that kind of chaos anymore. Okay, you're not. It's not me, right? It's not mine. So you're definitely moving on from certain situations. And I love the Judgment card, because the Judgment card coming out talks exactly about, yes, you are supposed to be the leaders. Okay, you are, Taurus. And it doesn't have to be a huge group of people necessarily, but leading your life in a way that shows other people how they can be strong and how they can create their own reality, right? So show me clearly. It's time. You're being resurrected. It's time. It's time. Show me clearly. Yeah, see? Ten of Swords. Done, over. This is done and over. This old way of being. You learned what you needed to learn. This is not poo-pooing on yourself. This isn't saying, oh, you were weak. Nope, you had to go through that in order to become a better leader in your own life, okay? Show me clearly. What is the message, please? Thank you. You have a totally different mindset. Look at that. Yeah, see? You are defending yourself. You're defending your position. You are asking for that raise, or telling this person, I will not be treated this way. Whatever it might be, it's going to be different for all of you. But you're like, no, I have become the wise one. I've become the wise one, right? You're Yoda. You know how to fight the fight peacefully. You know how to use the intelligence. Let's see what's going on here. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're making some hard, fast decisions here. You're crazy how I said hard, fast decisions and the jets went by. We have a base by us. So those are the fighter jets going by. Yeah, you're making, and they have to make quick decisions, hard decisions, fast decisions. They have to use their intuition. That's what you're doing, okay? You're following your own instincts here. But the 2 is really about making those decisions. Show me clearly, please. Show me clearly what's going on for Taurus this week. What is going on for Taurus, please? Yeah, see? 9 of Pentacles, I love. Some of you may be moving on from a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic, can be, but it could be an old friendship that doesn't serve you. Could be the relationship with work. This is a very singular card. If you're in a happy, healthy, romantic relationship, should not resonate with you, okay? I just want to make that clear. But this is Taurus. Standing up, independent. I'm going to do this. I can make these decisions. I can make this money. It's my favorite card in all of tarot, right? Is the 9 of Pentacles, because it talks about so much independence. That doesn't mean not having the right people around you. You will. There go the Jets again. You guys may not hear them that much. They're pretty high up. But I can make my own decisions for myself. I'm feeling confident in me. It's the card of confidence. So again, if you're not feeling that confidence, book that solar plexus Reiki chakra with me. Because that is the ultimate card of confidence other than the Queen of Wands, right? Those 2 cards, amazing. Show me clearly. Yeah. Look at that Temperance card coming out. You are the alchemist now, right? You are turning water into wine. You can see situations, you can see and make them better. Again, finding the resolutions, finding the answers. You are very well balanced at this time with your emotions, right? You are just ready to go down this new path. And you've been enlightened. You've been enlightened to the new way of being. But again, don't poo-poo the last 15 years. That was there for a reason. But now things are shifting very strongly for Taurus. Show me clearly. Thank you. July 7. These very rarely come out as timing, right? But first of all, the 7s are very spiritual, knowing how to use the spirit, being in the flow. See how the water is, being in the flow and the sunrise. And I would say, very rarely, but this time, you are going to see massive changes between now and July. Okay? Between today, the day you view this, whether it's the day I air it or 3 days from now, with it, big changes. The tides are turning. Oh, I love when they do that. Get that? Get it? The tides are turning. The tides are turning in your favor, Taurus. Show me clearly. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Absolutely. Going in the new direction. You are absolutely 100%. You know, the arrows in a lot of decks represent that swords energy of clarity. The clarity that you have is impeccable right now. It truly is. So, Taurus, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, comment. I read each and every one. Book your personal reading or Reiki session here. And all my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.